Trying to relax up in the capsule. Sent me up a drink. Jokes, Major Tom. The count goes on. 4, 3, 2,
1, 2, 3, 4.
Drifting, falling, floating, weightless, calling, calling.
All right, welcome to the Mike C Show. I'm Nick. This is Mike C.
It's the Nick and Mike Show.
The Nick and Mike Show.
It's the Ministry of Music and Movies. Movies and Music Ministry.
That's right, the Ministry of Music and Movies. And today we're going to talk about a phenomenal movie, 1989, Batman. Michael Keaton, Tim Burton directed it. Jack Nicholson, Kim Basinger. Phenomenal movie. Danny Elfman did the orchestral music towards it, and Prince did the other music score towards it. And I just think it was a wonderful movie. I love Jack Nicholson, man. I think he was a great Joker. I think Michael Keaton was a wonderful Batman, and Kim Basinger was just very good at being attractive, and Batman's girl, and she was a great girl for that role, man. Photographer thing, and it was it's one of my favorite Batman, if not my favorite Batman movie. I mean, The Dark Knight is a great movie, but it would probably be a close second to The Dark Knight. Mike, your thoughts?
Well, my concept for this whole show has been to like put things in historical context, and in other words, be an eyewitness. Just talk about the eyewitness of the time that the movie came out. And I'm almost 70 years old, so I got that length of time. Nick's 40, he's got that length of time. So talking about the theme song for the Batman movie, man, that took off. When that movie came out, man, that song was fucking huge. Everybody was into it. I don't know, these are things that, might be forgotten. People were really into it. Black guys, they were shaving the Batman signals into their hair. And that's the first time I saw the movie. I saw it in Times Square in New York City with a room full of black guys, and man, were they fun. They were just like goofing on the movie, yelling at the screen, and I actually walked out 2/3 of the way into the movie because I did want to see the whole movie like without all the ruckus, but I enjoyed the ruckus, man. So when the bat plane came and grabbed all those balloons, that's about when I left the theater, and then I went and saw the whole thing. And we were waiting for this version of Batman for a long time because he had gone very cartoonish, with the 1966 Adam West thing. Mm-hmm. So an artist named Neil Adams, he started getting more into like what we thought was the original Batman, the shadows and the long ears and the mystery and all that stuff. And we hadn't seen that on screen. All we saw was Adam West. So when Tim Burton was going to come out with this movie, we didn't know what approach he was going to take, and the first scene we see of Batman looks like an animation actually, but it's him like looking. It's a bird's eye view of him on a roof looking down, and you just see his cape flowing, and in that motion, in that image, you went like, oh yeah, okay, they're going for the Neil Adams look, and it wasn't totally Neil Adams look, but that was your first impression, that thing right there. You can take over now.
Yeah, no, I agree with everything Mike said, and I mean, right when Batman came out, he was, there was over top, camera view or whatever, and the guy said, "What are you?" "I'm Batman."
You to tell all your friends about me.
What are you?
I'm Batman.
Before the movie came out, everybody was like, Michael Keaton, what are you kidding me? No way. Everybody was flipping out, but
He did a great job, I thought.
well, I had seen him in a couple of movies before that, and he was always like acting like a tough guy, and I thought that would play well. I mean, maybe he wasn't actually a tough guy in those movies, but he would act like one. Maybe he wouldn't win the fight or whatever. But he was always like ready to get in your face. So I thought that might work. So like, yeah, I'm Batman. I saw that coming out.
Okay. Yeah, I think he did a great job. I think Danny Elfman did a phenomenal job on the music score, the orchestral music score. For the viewers that don't know this, Danny Elfman was in an 80s band called Oingo Boingo. He was the lead singer. And if you ever seen a movie called Back to School with Rodney Dangerfield, Oingo Boingo are on that soundtrack, and they're in the one specific party scene, Dead Man's Party is the name of the song, and it's a really good song. But Oingo Boingo, they were a big 80s band, I guess pop, new wave, something like that. But yeah, I mean, he teamed up. I feel that Tim Burton, who directed this 1989 Batman, I feel that he's a very artistic director. I mean, he did Big Fish, he did Ed Wood, he did Edward Scissorhand with Johnny Depp. He did Beetlejuice, correct? I think he did the first Beetlejuice, which had Michael Keaton as well. And he's just a slamming, A Nightmare Before Christmas. He's very good director. I think before he got into directing movies, he was like a sketch cartoon artist and stuff, and he was like really good at it. I watched a biography of him. But anyway, I love his movies, and I love just his artistic approach to his style of filming or cinematography or video editing or directing. Take Batman '89 for example.
In so little time.
The colors, pictures, with the time when Joker's looking at Vicky Vale and he's the pictures and he finds Vicky Vale and he said, "I'm of a mind, makes a movie." Bob, phone book.
I'm of a mind, makes a mookie. Phone book.
The camera comes out and it sees all the pictures all on the ground, kind of in a circular way. I mean, even the environment in the beginning.
Hey, lady, do the kid a favor. Don't scream.
Don't scream or whatever like
Yeah,
that.
that was a misdirection, because when you saw them come out in the movie theater, you thought they were going to redo the origin story of Batman.
Yes.
And then it was a misdirection,
I mean, yes, but that whole
I think
whole
they even
set.
had Zorro up there. Zorro, didn't have Zorro
I
on
think
the
so.
marquee?
It was on the.
That was supposed to be the movie that
Yeah, it was on the.
that Bruce and his parents were walking out of, and where he kind of got the idea for Batman, a seed, planted a seed. The idea of Batman actually was like when he was sitting in his lounge chair in his rich mansion, and a bat smashed through his glass window, and he took it as a sign.
Right. So I know in the world of Wikipedia or whatever that this is one of the three or I think it's four best comic book adaptation movies or whatever. I think I've read this before, and viewers you're welcome to fact check me. But Batman '89, Dick Tracy, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, the 1989 movie, and then Sin City. So I think they're the big four of like the best huge comic book adaptation films or whatever. But I'm pretty sure Batman '89 comes in first, I think with Sin City or something like that. But yeah, it's just a sweet movie. I love Prince's music. I obviously love Danny Elfman's musical score, and it's just a fun flick, man.
Did you see the there was two more movies that came after Sin City 2 and The Spirit. And they both used that same kind of imagery, all three of them.
I saw Sin City.
But only Sin City succeeded at it. The other two, for some reason, it didn't work as well. I don't know, and I'm asking you why, because I can't even see what the differences were, but yet they don't work, the other two. And the first one was like, you could take any frame, man, put it in a frame, hang it on your wall, and like every fucking frame of that first movie is gorgeous.
Sin City was great. I mean, I haven't seen that Spirit movie. I'll have to look into that. But I know Sin City, I mean, that was just, the filmography and the cinematography was just really stellar for the time.
Frank Miller, who made the Sin City comics, he also redefined Batman, created the slogan, The Dark Knight, Dark Knight Returns and all that stuff. He did a trilogy of books that redefined Batman in a way that was used by Snyder in the Batman versus Superman movie. He was doing the Frank Miller version. Heavy, big gun, big fist.
Okay, interesting.
He doesn't come with a gun, he comes with a tank,
Yeah. That's cool. Let's see what other part. I love the museum scene. This is another prime example in Batman '89 of where Tim Burton's directing is really artistic.
Which was it?
The museum scene where Vicky Vale gets a prank call from the Joker. You think she's meeting Bruce Wayne at the art museum. Turns out to be Joker and his like goon squad or whatever. So they come in, you know, he says, Florence?
Gentlemen, let's broaden our minds. Lawrence?
Anyway, so they're in the museum and Joker's squad, while this Prince music is playing, they're throwing paint on all these beautiful works of art in this art museum or whatever. And just the way it's directed with the music, it's just very artistic, and it really brings an aura and a vibe to the viewer. And that's really something that I get out of Tim Burton's movies, you know, from a really artistic standpoint.